let's define what is purchasing. Purchasing pala, sorry. So, what is purchasing? It is the first phase of material management. Purchasing means procurement of goods and services from some external agency. Thus, purchasing is an operation of market exploration to procure goods and services of desired quality, quantity at lowest price at the desired time. Now, every organization has its specific needs when it comes to the sourcing and procurement of equipment, raw materials, and services. These needs define the purchasing process or giunsa nila pagpalit or how it they purchased. Acquiring goods at the best possible price. Ang mga organization is kinahanglan nga makakuha og produkto efficiently. For example, buying small quantities from a large vendor is not economically practical. The procurement team must achieve book discount on this order and nag-negotiate sila prices with alternative vendors for a better pricing. First is, when it comes na mag-purchase tag ang isa ka order is kung natay paliton sa atong mga suppliers or sa atong mga sa makinahanglan nato karon, dapat first is we need to find reliable suppliers to meet the requirements. Two is negotiate prices, build quality and delivery items. 3 is set up the order quantities and making bid requests to supply contracts. So, kani ang number 3 is set up the quantities and making bid requests and supply contract is if ever nga gusto ka mo paliton nimo ni siya tanan, mo bid or mo ikaw mismo nga purchaser gusto nimo siya paliton ning ani kadaghanon, so ikaw mo pataas ka og presyo. So, mao na siya ang dagan sa purchasing process. So, next is 6 major principle of purchasing. So, what is the 6 major principles of purchasing? So, first is right quality. The term right quality refers to a sustainability of an item for a purpose of its requirement. Usually, kitang tanan is nag-set tag standard specification if kani siya nga product is best quality ba. Then makatabang pod ang brand name or trade name in purchasing for the to the required qualities of materials. If nagastick into one lang jud ta sa isa ka trade name or brand name, diba, is ato siyang gina-recommend sa ato ang mga friends, relatives, and families, it because the quality of the product. Tag moingon ko sa akong friend nga kani siya nga brand name is dapat mao ni siyang imuhang paliton because the quality is good, diba? Kasagaran sa tuwa na is gina-recommend nato ang isa ka brand name. So, di na ko misultig unsay pa mga brand kay daghan og mga quality mga best quality when it comes to the product. So, number 2, right quantity. Right quantity, material purchase should be at a right quantity. So, ensuring and maintaining a regular flow of materials is for creating a production activity is a vital aim for any purchase organization. So, ang ano lang is material purchase should be at right quantity, di ba? Mao nagingon dira. It is the quantity that may be purchased at a time with a minimum total cost which avoids shortage of materials. Dapat if ever nga magpalita og isa ka materials o mga raw materials from our supplier is dapat tama lang yang kadaghanon or tama lang jud para dili ta mag overstocking. Kay ang pagpalit ang sobra nga pagpalit is ato apud likayan kay kini mo resulta sa overstocking, and capital is kanang kibali ang atong capital is kanang mo ano siya, kanang mag-steady lang siya ba, dili siya mo goes up, anang ato ang inventory is maora gihapon. Dapat kung magpalit man galing ta, dapat tama-tama lang ang iyahang mga tama-tama lang ang mga kadaghanon sa ato ang product o sa ato ang mga materials. Dili na ta magpasubra og palit. Diha na ta magpasubra og paliton pag kuan na paspas na ang dagan sa ato ang profit sa ato ang ginansya. Then 3, right time. The right time at which the purchase are to be made is of a vital importance. So, unsa ni ang right time? Ang right time means the time when the stock reaches the minimum level. So, diraan na ka mag-reorder or level of materials is fixed for each item under the principle of right time. Another important factor to be considered ang delivery of materials from stores to production department. Any under delay supplying the materials on different job delays the production. So mao ni siya ang right time. Right time means kasagaran sa ato is kanang dira na ta mag-order, diha na gayta magkarakara og order sa ato ang supplier if kanang diha na pud ta mahutdan og mga stocks, di ba? Kasagaran na sa ato ay karong gusto ko mo order ani niya, what if ang supplier is wala kanang dili siya available ani nga product. So ang imong oras is sayang, nag-waste lang kag time. So dapat if ever nga ang imuhang stocks or ang imuhang materials na hapit na mahurot, so diraan na ka mag-order or magkuan sa imong mag-contact sa imong supplier nga kaning adlaw is kanang ordero nako ni kay hapit na siya mahurot. Kailangan ako ni siya karong adlaw so that ang supplier is ma-delivered niya on time, on day, 'di ba? So mao na ang kasagaran sa atuan, mao na bitong delay ang production because the right time is kanang ang imuhang oras imuhang gisayangan. So number 4, right source. Given time to search supplier source. So, selecting the right source for the purchase of materials is an important consideration in purchase procedure. The source of materials should be located within a reasonable distance from the buyer's organization, and this will minimize the delivery delays, higher transportation charges, and improve the personal contact and the buyer and the supplier. The right source for procurement of materials is that supplier who can supply the materials of right quality as ordered, in right quantity as ordered, at a right time on which the materials is required to be supplied at an agreed price with suppliers. So if ever nga kita if ever nga kita is wants to order an materials, mag-order tag isa ka materials, dapat siguroon pud nato nga ang katudang ato ang supply, ang katudang ato ang source na atong ginakuan sa materials is ang ilahang products is dili picky. Okay, dili picky og ang ilahang quality is the best, is good, para pag-abot sa daghan na para pag-abot sa kung tahay og naay mamalit na mga materials, dili sila mo give feedbacks about sa imuhang materials. So right source is the most important in principles of purchasing. So 5 is right price. Materials purchase considers price but materials quality. So unsa ni si right price? Determination of price is a difficult task. It is the main object of any organization to procure the materials items at the right place. It is that price which brings the best ultimate value of money invested in purchasing the materials. Pag muingon gani pag kuntahay kita matutag mall, then atong una ginatan-aw diba ang presyo bago ang quality. So diri alang ko sa barato kay kanang mas affordable pa nako. Then kasagaran pud sa tua is una ginatan-aw is ang quality pod. Bahalag mahal ang presyo basta kay ang iyang quality is good. Basta ang iyahang quality is good. So mao na ang kasagaran sa atoa karon kanang mga purchaser, mga buyer, mga suppliers. Mao na ang ilahang ginatan-aw first. So 6 is right place. Materials purchased considers geographic location. Besides obtaining the materials of the right quality and quantity from the right source at the right price, it should be ensured that materials available at the right place. Transportation and materials handling costs are greatly affected of the selection of the right place from where the materials are to be acquired. So mao to kung giingon ka ganina nga ang supplier is naa sa Manila. Inya kinahanglan na nako ni siya karong adlaw. Kay ako ang mga materials is kanang nahurot na siya, kinahanglan na jud nako ni siya. So kasagaran man gud ang sa lagyo nga lugar maabot sa imuha is mga kanang 7 days, 7 pre-order ba mga ingana, pre-order 7 days pa siya bago maabot sa imuha. Dapat 7 days pa siya maabot sa imuha. So kinahanglanan mo na siya karon. So unsaon nimo na siya? So dili lang kayo kagasto og kanang kuan pamasahe sa transportation, sa shipping, kanang ang imuha pong oras is nasayang pod. So dapat atuan na siyang i-minimize. Dapat kung asa to ang kuan, dapat mamili tag lugar nga mas duol-duol lang sa atua para dali lang nato makuha ang atuang mga materials. Okay? Next is type of purchase. So what is a type of purchase? So look at the example. Personal purchase. The consumer purchases for the consumption of themselves, then they fall into this very important category class. They are ultimately driving the economy through the purchase of its products. Therefore, the economy becomes dependent on them. Unsa ang mga personal purchase? Ang personal purchase is mauna ang atuang ginapalit adlaw-adlaw. Ginapalit nato na siya kada adlaw-adlaw. For example sa Shopee kanang mga online shopping, di ba? Mao na ato ang kasagaran kuan karon kay na sikat lang ang online shopping because of this pandemic kay dili ta maka gawas. So we shop through online. So mao na ang mga personal purchase na to, panginahanglan nato kada adlaw. So diraan na kasagaran mao na ato ang ginapalit na lang nato dira through online shopping. So second is mercantile purchasing, or tinatawag nato siyang commercial purchasing. Facilitated by middlemen for the intention of intention of resale to meet others' requirements. Agent na so mao ni ang diri ang involved diri ang mga wholesalers, mga retailers under ni siya sa category ang commercial or mercantile purchasing. Third is industrial purchasing. Industrial purchasing. The purchaser is buying to convert material into finished goods and products. It entails buying raw materials, components, supplies, machine and equipment, and office appliances. So, ang industrial is mauna siya na kanang example na mga factory na nagpalit sila mga raw materials para himuon nilang finished goods and finished goods. So plus anang mga spare parts sa spare parts sa kanang masakyanan, kanang mga office appliances nato, home appliances, kanang mga supplies, machines, mao na siya ang industrial purchasing. So 3 is government purchasing. Government agencies or institutions are very important, critical. They purchase in bulk for a public utilities. Sa government purchasing, mao na sila ang kanang kuan. So involved na diri ang mga government, mga officials, diri ni sila ang ilang ginapalit ni diri is sa government, magkabali government to government lang, kanang mga mga kinahanglan sa ato ang community or society. Mao na ang ginakuan sa sa government. So next is so naay video. So kindly watch this video for you to able to understand more about the procurement and the purchasing, the difference between procurement and purchasing.
Hi, welcome to Education Leaves. In this video, I am going to discuss the difference between procurement and purchasing. Let's start the video. Procurement and purchasing are the two terms that are often used interchangeably. If you ask a layman about the difference, you may get a reply that purchasing and procurement are one and the same. But, if you ask the same question to a manager, you'll get a significantly longer answer as to how and why there's a world of differences between purchasing and procurement. Let's discuss what is procurement. Procurement refers to the process of identifying, shortlisting, selecting, and acquiring suitable goods or services from a third-party vendor through direct purchase, competitive bidding, or tendering process, while ensuring timely delivery of the right quality and quantity. What is purchasing? Purchasing is the set of functions associated with acquiring the goods and services that an organization requires. Purchasing is a small subset of the broader procurement function. This process includes activities like ordering, expediting, receiving, and fulfilling payment. Let's explain the differences between procurement and purchasing. The end goal of procurement is to identify the company's needs and fulfill the procurement of those needs. It is a strategic and proactive process. On the other hand, the end goal of purchasing is to arrange company expenditure and buy goods and services for the company. It is a reactive process. In procurement, places more importance on an item's value than how much it costs. But in purchasing, more focused on price than value. Procurement involved in the end-to-end activities that needed to acquire all necessary goods and services. Procurement does everything from need recognition to sourcing, contract closure, and record keeping. Purchasing gets involved when it's time to buy goods and services. Tasks involved in purchasing are ordering, expediting, and payment. Procurement focused on developing long-term and a win-win relationship with suppliers. On the other hand, purchasing focused on making efficient transactions, not overly concerned with developing vendor relations. If you want to read in details or download the PDF, go through the link in the description. Like, share the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
So,
Hi,
nag-end na ang
welcome
video.
to Education Leaves.
So, watch ng video. Then, okay, is everything clear so far? So, wala questions, suggestions, and okay, let's proceed to activity time. So, question number 1. Okay, kindly answer it on your paper. Get a 1/4 or sheet of paper to answer these 3 questions, and then pass it to me and screenshot lang ninyo. Okay? I-email lang sa kwa, i-screenshot. Okay, question number 1. In what principles of purchasing is the materials purchased should be given time to search supplier source? So, number 1. Mo ng question number 1. And question number 2. The first phase of materials management. Mo ng question number 2. And 3 is in what type of purchase that purchaser is buying to convert material into finished goods and products. So, kindly screenshot na lang, then answer it on your paper, then pass it to me or email to me your answer. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you, everyone, and thank you for joining my today's class. I hope you kanang daghan mog natun-an ka karong adlaw, and God bless more. Thank you.